Greetings and salutations, this is Imperator Vespasian and his trusty sidekick, although you can't see him because he's behind the camera, and
Disciplina.
Disciplina.
Yes.
That's his name you're going with now.
Yes.
Right.
Goddess of discipline and of soldiers.
But where the word discipline comes from, yes.
I'm very disciplined.
So you want to be the goddess of soldiers?
Well, yeah.
That's okay, right? That's fine by me.
Well, I'm the goddess in this house, aren't I? I mean, I'm the goddess of you. I mean, I've been with you 19 years, which is a hell of a long time. And I've had 2 children, so with you.
Yeah.
I hope it's with you anyway. Anyway, on to what we're talking about.
Sorry. Yes. We got a message
From Gizmock24. And the rest of it says, "Hi, thanks so much for the video. Just wanted to ask about Hail Caesar. I wanted to use 60 by 30mm and put 2 together for use in Hail Caesar for infantry or warbands, then just 1 base for cavalry and skirms. Could I still play Hail Caesar 6mm with a 60 by 30 and with the numbers of figures on the base I was going for 4 ranks for warbands, 3 or 2 for different infantry? Any feedback would be much appreciated, thanks." So what's your thoughts on that? I'll let you have your thoughts and I'll have my thoughts.
Well, shall we open the book? As far as 6mm goes, there's no actual technical rules for 6mm in Hail Caesar. However, Hail Caesar doesn't really care what scale you do it in. This is just a guide. So they do it on 40 by 40 bases, which is the ones you saw in the last video.
Yeah.
What you're talking about is doing it on
60
Polymus.
by 30 on Polymus, yes.
Polymus bases,
Yes.
which is the other rule book on there. Hang on a second.
Hey!
This is what happens when you don't prepare for a video.
Yeah.
Polymus. Right, so Polymus basing is 60 by 30, 60 centimeters by 30 centimeters, which for people who don't do centimeters is what, an inch?
Well,
by
it
2
depends. You
inch.
want to do it in millimetres, you can do 60 by 30mm. Some people work in
Yeah, but in
millimetres.
inches.
In inches.
Get a tape measure. Work it out.
6 inches. No, it's not.
It's not 6 inches.
No, it's not.
It's about 1 inch by 2 inch.
I never work in inches.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Only in centimetres.
So good.
Behave yourself.
Well, this is why I don't make videos with you.
Yeah.
The basing size for Hail Caesar is basically 40 by 40 or 60 by 40 or anything like that. Running on the idea that 20 centimeters square is a base for one individual figure. So you're going to be using Polymus, which uses 60 by 30.
Yeah.
So there's no problem using that. Hail Caesar does not care less how you do your base sizes.
Base, not now.
No. As long as generally the armies fit base to base, they don't care. The rules don't matter, or the basing doesn't matter. So you can use really any basing system you want. So using Polymus to base would be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Your plan is to have
2 bases put
bases.
together.
Yeah. 2 bases
Of
back
60
to
by
back, I would
30.
assume,
Yeah. Of 60 by 30.
or 1 base for cavalry and skirmishers. So there's no reason you can't do that.
Or you could always, as another Polymus thing you can have 60 by 60 and not need to put 2 together if you
Yep.
don't want to.
Yep.
So you would have the same amount of figures that you would have on that, but on a bigger base, with an extra amount to make up the base that you would be putting on as an add-on.
In other words, you'd have 2 bases stuck together
Yeah.
and just put all your figures on that 1 base,
Yeah.
which is what we did in Napoleonics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that for our Waterloo game. So,
Yeah,
it's a shame we sold the ball, so we can't show you them. But
yeah, so you can
But-
always go that route. You can
We never
always-
thought we'd be doing YouTube, did we?
No.
yeah, but I wouldn't have done it for YouTube. I'd have done it because I wanted to play it.
True.
I'm not going to just do something because we do a YouTube channel now. But yeah, I do get what you mean.
Yeah. So that is another way you could do it. You could do it on a 60 by 60 base and put all the troops on 1 base, so you wouldn't have so many bases spraggling around the table, or you can stick to doing 60-30 and put two together.
What about 4 ranks? He says 4 ranks.
Well, I mentioned that yesterday in the other video.
You did.
I have just done and sent off some Spanish succession I've done for somebody that was done in 4 ranks of 12, which is 48 figures on a base, and that kind of works up well for a warband, to be honest with you. For 3 or 2 for different infantry, yeah, I can't see why that wouldn't work either.
It depends what army you're doing.
Yeah, it totally depends what period you're doing to how many figures you see fit to put on a base to make it look right.
See, if you're doing Romans, then your Romans are going to be heavily densely packed troops. If you're fighting against Celts, then the Celts are all over the place. No concept of discipline whatsoever. Never heard of discipline.
No. See, that's what they need in me, don't they?
Yeah.
That's
They basically fought as a pack of
wolves.
extremely angry men.
Yeah.
That's the Dacians.
Well, they're all the same, really.
Yeah, but they would fight as a huge pack of men. So they would go into battle in a rough wedge, a block of men, and then once they got close, the bravest would run out forward with their huge double-handed swords, and then the other troops would run in behind them. And that's how they really fought, which is why they lost spectacularly against the Romans.
That's right.
The Germans, however, if you're going to be fighting the Germans, early Germans look very much like Celts, so you could actually use the same figures for them. Then the Germans fought in shield wall in phalanx. So they would fight with a full shield wall in front and probably a few warriors hanging around at the back. You can make it look really good on a 6mm base.
Yeah, you definitely could do with that.
As for everything else, people started copying the Romans.
Yeah, that's it, that's right, yeah. So yeah, it totally depends on what period you're actually doing to how many figures and ranks you put on one base. So yeah, 4 ranks would work, and 3 and 2 to differentiate between others on the table probably would, it would work fine. As for your cavalry and skirmishers, yeah, cavalry, just one base, it's all that's needed really, and you can go to 9 or 12 figures on a base for those kind of things, or 18 if you want to do 2 ranks. And skirmishers, generally in Polymus you do 8 or 16, depending, like I say, on the period.
Yeah.
So they're just sporadically based, you just put them willy-nilly wherever, and yeah, they turn out on it.
Well, just the same as the cavalry we showed yesterday.
Yes.
Because they were all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
very few cavalry actually used an actual formation. The Romans would go into battle in a wedge, but they didn't fight in a wedge. The reason you're in a wedge is because you're following the lead guy with the banner, and then as soon as you meet the enemy, you form into a line and you go in front on. So no one ever actually fought in, no cavalry ever actually fought in wedge, because your horses get startled. So you have to be in a line, otherwise your horses panic. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's really it.
So I hope this has helped.
Yeah, really good.
I was going to write an answer to this in writing, but that would have been overly complicated for me because there was a lot to ask and a lot to do. So we thought we'd do it as a little video and just stick it on for you. So hopefully that will help.
Hopefully to help sort out what you want to do.
Yeah. So that's the end of the video.
Yeah.
I know you haven't got anything to add in this one, but you will be involved in the one we're about to do, won't you? So that's going to be okay.
Yeah,
he's got a grumpy face now.
Yeah, well, he always has a grumpy face.
He does always have a grumpy face.
Yeah.
Unless he's beating me.
You give him a treat. See, I give him a treat every now and again and he smiles.
Yeah, but when he bet me the other day, he was jumping up and down and screaming and happy.
Yeah, but that's because he won the game.
He won the campaign.
Bad loser, but a great winner.
Yeah, really bad loser.
Yeah.
So, that is the end of it from me, and over to our sponsor.
No, she's doing it this time.
Who's she?
Discipline. Discipliner.
It's you and your mother, but you can call me Discipliner.
Discipliner.
Nice.
You also do the outro because I've lost my job.
Okay. Oh, you only lost your job for one video.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
I've got too many other jobs to do.
She's going to take it over.
She's not.
She is.
We'll never get through again.
No. God, no.
Carry on.
Yeah, so hopefully it's helped, and if you've got anything else that you want to help with, please write, comment, and we will try and answer them as much as possible if we can. Subscribe.
Do we really want to
Great.
help people too much?
That's what we're doing it for, isn't it?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so yeah, if you want to subscribe, awesome. And yeah,
Leave a like, comment.
you leave a like, definitely. Likes, brilliant. Yeah, and anything else we'll help you with. So we'll see you again soon.
Gotta use this YouTube thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right, so...
I normally talk to myself, you see.
Yeah.
No one else listens to me in the house, so
I listen to you all the time. I just
Yeah.
don't pay attention.
I know.
So thank you very much for watching. That's goodbye from me, and...
Goodbye from me.
Bye.